This is Morten from Inkish. I'm here at the Postpress Alliance booth. And for those who don't know what the Postpress Alliance is, that is a number of finishing partners that have started working together, primarily in the German market, but also with MBO, who is now today a Japanese-owned company. But Peter, good to see you.
Good to see you.
CEO, owner of Hohner.
Of Hohner Maschinenbau, yes, in Germany. Yeah.
And you have been in the industry for 45 years?
Over 45 years, that's correct, yeah. All my life.
All your life. So, first day you came to job, you remember that?
The first day I came to job is during my apprenticeship. But that was done by a numbering company who made the numbering for the money printing.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, so that was my first step into the business. And then after that, I joined my grandfather's company.
So your grandfather, was that also Hohner at that time, or?
He founded the company in 1930,
Yeah.
and I took it over 2000 on my own. But before, I had it together with a partner, and that before it was run by my father. Yeah.
So when you were a kid, you heard nothing else about anything from the printing industry, right?
No, printing industry was on our table from when I was a little kid, so I never heard something different.
So as you're the owner today of Hohner, do you have the next generation lined up for the company, or?
No, unfortunately, I don't have any children.
Okay.
So there's no successor from my side, but I already have my contacts, what I want to do when I will retire. But I'm feeling young, so I will be there in the industry for the next couple of years for sure.
But I was also asking because we spoke to one of your customers, Eduardo, from Schwabenprint just a moment ago. And I think it's interesting to see that when you have customers that have experience with other brands and make a decision to change into your brands, it must be very satisfying for you because it looks like really sturdy machines, and the technology, I guess, have developed a lot over many years, right?
Yeah, absolutely. The digital printing is going into a different step, I would say, at the moment. The speed is increasing, so the finishing should also increase and should be more flexible in the meantime. And I guess we have the right solution for it, and especially for Eddie. He was coming to our company and was looking for such a solution. And with the Postpress Alliance, we have the possibility now to go back to even other suppliers, as for example MBO, and we are building alliance together with them and combine their components with ours, and now we are competitive against our suppliers, and even on the market we are even faster now.
And we spoke about history just a moment ago. I was just thinking that I think that that is one of the things I like about the industry. I've only been in the industry for 10 years now, a little bit more than 10 years, but I think it's that it seems that people are getting more open to collaborate among each other. One thing is that you need it on the electronic side, of course, right? Another thing is that you also need to connect with competitors even, right? But it also seems that the mentality is changing, that technology is only an enabler, where the real business happens in your head, right?
That's right. And we have to also say, through the digitalization, it's necessary that we combine alliances, because developing everything on your own would be senseless, because it would be too costly. And the second thing is, I don't have the knowledge to do this. So why shouldn't I take the experience and the expertise, for example, from MBO to integrate into our line? That's shorten the development cost, the development time, and also we will be competitive from the companies who are coming from overseas.
Yeah, and when I look at the Postpress Alliance, I think that, to be honest, I think it deserved maybe a little bit more, being more recognized broaden the market, because I think the idea of having, as you say, more companies working together into, let's say, end-to-end solution is something that is very beneficial for the printing companies, of course. Why do you think it's so difficult to get that message across? I don't know if you think it is difficult to get, but I think sometimes maybe in Germany you're very well known, but outside Germany maybe not so well known, right?
Okay, that's what we are trying to also doing through the Postpress Alliance, that we will have a own marketing team who will market our different brands worldwide. And as you see it now, the first time at drupa, it seems that it's working out, because we got more visitors than we had 2016.
So even though that, I mean, I don't know if the numbers are lower, but some days it feels a little bit lower, some days it feels very high. But you realize here that basically more people coming, and maybe also more qualified people, or?
Absolutely. I mean, compared to the past, there have been the companies coming with 4, 5, 6, 7 people. Now, not only the owner and maybe the production manager is coming, but not more. But the discussions we have with them, they are now more deeply, and I'm 100% sure that after the show we will get the fruits out of this investment.
Last question, Peter. One thing is that we talk about the stitch line that you have here. The automation and the digitalization and digital print or something. Do you see that as a huge opportunity also for Hohner?
Absolutely. I mean, we have the fully automated lines, so the make-ready time is less than 3 minutes. It doesn't matter how many components you have. So that's essential for the future. And also, there it should be also a very easy setup, understandable setup, because the education of our operators down at the printing companies, they don't get better. It's even worse. So we have to make sure that it's as easy as possible to set up a line in a very short time, so you don't exceed the costs of the production.
And it seems to be working for you guys, right?
Absolutely. I mean, we got a lot of compliments around for our lines, and that gives me the feeling and that we are on the right way on our path for the next developments.
Thank you, sir.
It was a pleasure.
Likewise.
Thank you.
Likewise.